Sorry about the poor lighting, but it's 18 minutes past 11 at night on the 10th of November 2017. It's a Friday evening, and I've just got to record this because, quite frankly, I'm amazed. I haven't mentioned this on my videos, but from time to time I have, completely out of the blue, an improvement in my mobility. It's almost like I get led up the garden path a little bit and led into a false sense of security, because I know that tomorrow morning I'll go back to really bad again. So, for example, I'm sitting here in my front room on the settee, and quite often I will just avoid getting up unless I really have to, because when I stand up, the floor feels like it's moving under my feet. I have to stand for a good 10 seconds or something usually before walking, because my back starts spasming, and then my back tends to throw me all over the place, throws my whole upper torso forwards. It like spasms and does all weird things. And then when I go and walk, I just can't walk properly. I've forgotten how to walk. It's so weird. My muscles don't work properly in my legs, and they just don't work, and I just can't walk. It's ridiculous. Like the muscles in my ankles, they don't work in unison with the muscles in my hips, and the balance isn't there. There's no balance or strength in my back, and it's just so weird, because from time to time, as I just said, out of the blue, I can walk almost normally. I mean, our front room is it's like quite a long front room. It's about 27 foot. And from time to time, well, when I have these episodes, I walk from one end to the other. Absolutely fine. Don't get me wrong, I ain't going to go running a marathon, but I can walk without my stick. I'll try and do it, right? Okay, so normally I would just get up off the settee and I would have to stand for a bit. The floor would be going from under my feet and everything, and I'd have to wait before walking. But now I'm even holding a camera, I'm not holding on, okay? And I feel I've got balance. It's going dark now, sorry, there's no lighting up here. So I'm just turning round. I'm not holding on, I'm holding the camera with my left hand, and there's my right hand. Okay, a bit of a wobble there. But trust me, this is good for me. It's so weird. And I just had to grab the camera and record this. I don't even know if I'm going to upload this. I probably will do. So, not too bad, a little bit wobbly, not as good as it was earlier. So, so there we go. Pretty amazing. But the weird thing is, right, okay, tomorrow I won't be good again. This happens, and I didn't know whether to mention it or not. This happens on a fairly regular basis, usually at night time when I've been sitting relaxing, and as a rule my walking is just absolutely rubbish, but occasionally this happens, and it knocks me for six, because my walking is so bad. It's very, very easy for me to notice a very, very tiny improvement in it. And I would say I'm significantly improved tonight. I can't usually walk without holding furniture, a walking stick, or anything. I literally can't. I have to hold on. But tonight it's different. And it's nice to enjoy it while it lasts. Unfortunately, I know it won't last. I know that tomorrow I'll be back to not very good again. Now, the other thing to sort of factor in to the equation is I am now taking CBD oil. That's cannabinoids oil. So it's basically cannabis extract, but without the part of the drug which causes the psychotropic effects, the highs, and that's legalized here in the UK. I've mentioned that in my previous video. So I've taken that this morning and this evening, and yesterday morning and evening as well, and I'm only taking half the recommended dose. So the question is, has that got something to do with it? I don't know. I'm actually thinking of mentioning this to my neurophysiotherapist lady. She is amazing. She really, really is amazing. And I'm actually thinking of telling her that, you know, it's very weird because I all of a sudden get better for a few hours and I can walk okay. But then I'm back to my stick and balancing on furniture. Anyway, it's 11:25 now. I have had a couple of glasses of port tonight. I call that my painkiller. It certainly does work. And I'm actually, Teresa's just gone up the wooden hill to bed, and I am sat downstairs watching one of my favourite all-time programs, which I've actually purchased on DVD. I've always been a bit of a sci-fi buff. For any of you fans out there, that's Stargate Atlantis. I bought the whole box set a few years ago, and I've never watched them, so I've started watching them from the first series. There's 100 episodes altogether. I'm just sort of watching them at night time. So I'm going now. So I bid you farewell, and until next time, bye bye for now.